Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Guys, come on into the room. Gather around, gather around. I want you guys to get your popcorn, your peanut M&Ms, get your Sprite, get your Diet Coke, get your ganja, get your wine, get your Hennessy, get your coffee, get your tea. Whatever you like to relax with, okay? Look, we're going to be getting into the reading of Shanika Grant's book. Yeah, you guys' favorite mom out here on the YouTube streets, Shanika Grant. She has a pamphlet titled How Could Love Hurt So Bad? And we are going to be reading that pamphlet. Yes, guys, that day has finally come. There's been so much to react to out here on these YouTube streets, but we finally are getting down to reading Nika's book. So, guys, while you are coming into the room, I would appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up on your way in, and I'm just going to give you guys a chance to get in here, okay?
Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause niggas ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause niggas ain't really who they say on the outside. Slide around the city with my day one niggas. I ain't gotta worry cause they A1 niggas. Wasn't in the field and you can't come with us. My little shorty going stupid, going straight dumb with us. I'm a big time nigga, still humble in the hood. Gotta keep it positive on nothing but the good. When I'm on vacation, I be stunting like I should. Got a real queen falling, she gon' stumble on the wood. And I still be doing business with my brother them. And I know that if I got it, I'ma cover them. And I know that if I need it, they gon' give it back. Gotta practice what you preachin', I be living that.
Okay, guys, go ahead, hit that thumbs up on your way in, okay? And we're going to get right into the reading. Now, first, before we do the reading, let's do a little bit of a reaction here on Nika's, what is this here? Okay, on Nika's video titled, My Babies Deserve the Best Life, the Best Life, to Sickness Over Fun Time, Surprising All 10. All right, guys, let's go ahead, get into this reaction. Please hit the thumbs up on your way in for me. All right. Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, depending on how you press that gas. But the upper mother papa cars, you got this part in. Why you holding the camera like that? Hit me for it. You want to drop the key out my hand? No, hell no, so I got it in my hand because the door locked. That's it. We open. Oh, there's a push start car and it don't have the never did.
You won't even start the key not inside.
Ain't no key in it. I mean, you said the key locked inside. Yeah. That's my best in the house. Bro, come on and send me my email, bro.
How old you gotta be to buy a rental?
25.
Huh?
Ready? 25. 25. And you gotta have proof of insurance, car insurance, so you cannot drop. They will not let you get license. All
Okay.
that. It's like at Golden Corral. Okay, we are already having a group chat outside the vehicle. So we want you guys to enjoy this video with us. Come on, guys. So everybody is coming there behind me. And come on, time to eat. Get in front of me, Nana.
Nika, stop acting ghetto. I know you don't have the common sense enough to know this. But Nika, stop acting ghetto out in public, please. Because you are a disgrace already. We don't need you embarrassing them in real life and on YouTube, okay?
You got your jacket because you're cold? All right, you still got a tag on.
Too late for that. I know, y'all. I know. Too late for that. Oh, wait a minute.
Stay right.
Somebody has
Right
a size shoes that are 2 sizes too big for them, as you guys can see here. Let me make this a little bit bigger, guys, because we need to see this. I mean, we already know Nika is unfit, but let's get a little bit closer here. Hold on. Those shoes are not. Y'all can't see those, I feel like. I'm going to go back a little bit, guys. And let's
guys to enjoy this video with us. Come on, guys. So everybody is coming there behind me. And come on, time to eat.
All right.
In front of me, Nana.
Let's wait for it, y'all.
All right, you still got
All right, right here. Those baby shoes are too big. All right. So she probably has on the older sister's shoes, or maybe the older brother's flip-flops. I don't know. You guys tell me, can you wear flip-flops? Should you be wearing? They're not flip-flops. They're like fake, what are those things called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The shoes that everybody wear that's kind of ugly and the nurses wear them and everything. But those shoes look too big, first of all. They're flopping off her feet. And secondly, why are you having on shorts with kind of like a flip-flop style shoes and a coat? Unless they're just bringing the coats because it's going to be cold in the restaurant. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking, because I don't know what the weather's like down there.
A tag on your shoe. Stay right there. Stay right there. Kira, go.
But those shoes look way too big.
Stay right there. Isaiah, come on. You got your jacket. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Come here.
Why do it say?
Come here, Nana.
I don't know how to read.
You don't know how to read?
What parent will repeat that on YouTube? How old is this little boy and he don't know how to read?
No water. Don't step in no water. Go. 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 Go.
He looks about 6. I hope that was
Go.
like the 6-year-old. But you should know how to read at age 5.
Go. So I'll kick off the shoes. You don't want them on. And there's everybody. All right. Hold my whole proof. Okay, here, you want the camera. Come on, not. So you gonna do this for me while I pay? I wanted to see how much you pay. See how much you pay. Oh no, so far
We can definitely tell that she is recording with the Nokia phone, guys, because look how blurry and terrible the content is that she puts on here. So it's probably like a flip phone, an Obama phone. Wait a minute. What is this shirt? Do they think that's cute? Wait a minute, y'all. What is this shirt she has on? Do they think that shirt is cute? Girl. First of all, if you think you're going somewhere with me with a hood on your head and all that shit wrapped around your head like that, take that shit off right now. Number 1. Number 2, take them damn hoodies off inside this establishment. But I bet y'all poor Nika can't even spell establishment. That's probably way too big of a word for her.
11, 3, 5.
You know what, guys? I am glad that she's taking the kids out. I didn't expect them to go to, Ruth Chris Steakhouse or anything. But this is the best that Nika can do since she didn't file taxes. She either let her daughter claim all her kids on the taxes. Basically, I don't even think you can claim 10 kids on one person's taxes. You have to split them up because I feel like you don't get money after 3, I think. I think 3 or 4 is the most. I'm not sure, y'all. I'm no tax expert. but I think 3 or 4 is the most. You can't claim 10 kids on one person's taxes. So she's probably giving one to her mother, or I don't know if her mother's alive, but one to her grandmother, one to this lady, one to that lady, one to her sister, one to her cousin and them, one to her friend, like that. So she can get some tax money, because we know damn well Nika is not getting a lot of... Nika's getting some money for YouTube, but even a big content creator, you have to do a lot to make money on YouTube, have a lot of watch time. I don't know if Nika is getting that kind of watch time to even make... I don't even think Nika's making $2,000 a month, y'all, to be honest.
6, 7.
Why Nika doesn't have a job and still post her content? Because she wouldn't just get a check once a month, but Nika doesn't have enough sense to do that. They can't even... The poor kids can't even get something decent to drink. Everybody's getting water. Nika, if you know that you already broke as hell, you're faking being queen bee for a day, you have 1 million kids, guess what, Nika? Plan to pay for their drinks, sis. Next time, take an extra $4,000 for the drinks, because I know it costs $1 million for all these people to eat here. All right, let's be clear. That's why nobody has this many damn children. That is why nobody has this many damn children, because it takes so much money to properly feed and clothe and pay for washing detergent and pay a gas bill and have double washers and double dryers, or triple washers and triple dryers like you and Chrissy need, because y'all have too many damn kids. 10 tablets. Can you even run one Wi-Fi location for all these kids? You might have to have 2 or 3 Wi-Fis just for all these people. Anyway, y'all, let's get back to it.
We do need water, but I want to have that.
No, I'm trying to get it to work. It's not working.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not working.
Oh, they got you. Oh.
All right, let me through here.
Bye.
Let me through. I want to get. All right. What you want to drink? Oh, okay, so lemonade. Just get all of them. No, get all of them the same thing. Get all of them the same thing. Sprite. All right. Hey, turn around. What do all y'all want to drink? We gonna get everybody the same thing if y'all don't eat. Sprite. What you want?
Okay, at least she's getting them drinks. All right, I'm glad. Everybody should not have to get water. If you know you planning on taking somebody out to eat, at least allow them to get a good drink.
Sprite. Which one? Oh, say everybody. I want kids cup for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 kids cups. Hold it, it's still left in the car. Hey, y'all. Hey. I want y'all to eat as much as y'all can. Oh, this is so cute. Let me get for me, I want an almond pump. Here, what's your drink? What's your drink? Mellow yellow. This one. Here. No, that's not. This is me. All right. What you want? Right. Next. Hi.
Come on up.
Cola.
Yeah.
My video with blurry.
Oh, no.
We got poppy. All right, thank you.
I'm really sorry.
Papa, get your water.
What is this?
This lemonade. Papa, get your water.
Yeah,
You can get it?
No one told me they had
And she get his water.
Oh my god, like strawberry lemonade. They had that. I was just looking for myself. Look, well, now you got here. Well, now you got strawberry lemonade. It looks so beautiful.
Go, we gotta go.
this is your phone. I didn't like it. I don't do that. I need it.
Yeah, give me one. Hi, in. Scoot over. No, I mean, you ready? No, Kai, you get in over here. You get on the end. Yes, I'm here. I'm gonna get in with you. You sit here. Oh, I'm about to sit. They gotta go get the booth, baby. I'm gonna take breaks so we can get any food. All right, now we all seated.
Can I sit back higher?
Yeah. We'll take breaks and then we're gonna eat. Scoot all the way in. There we go. You're so cute. All right, we set the boys at another table. Another baby here.
Where should we go?
We got it. You ready to break? 1, 2, 3. Somebody not saying it. They go to come back to see. They love you to be here today. Come on. To eat. Take a break. All right, let's eat.
Yeah.
Wait, no, give me a napkin. Put a napkin over your drinks.
I gotta do it.
Oh, we good. How you doing?
All right, my name is Phyllis.
You doing?
I need to receive somebody. And y'all need hot sauce or steak sauce, anything like that?
Hot sauce.
A1, A57, or you just want to
Thank you.
All right, now, girls,
Are we going now? Yeah. Are you? I'm going to the buffet. Let's go. Let's go this way. All right, leave it there. This way. Come on to the buffet. Everybody, you go get Kara. Come on, Kaya. You get the baby. I got the baby when we get to the buffet. Come on, go. This way. This way. This way. This way. People are eating here. This way. Here. You see the buffet right here in front of you? Okay, you get desserts last. That's last. No, don't look at that right now. All right, so they got
I know what Nika does no editing to her videos, y'all. She's lazy.
pizza. They got that's stuff you'll eat. They got corn. Nope. They have fish, chicken, fries, macaroni and cheese. Okay, look at the plate. Look at the plate.
I have a plate.
Why wasn't they instructed? I'm sorry, why weren't they instructed to get a plate first, Nika? Nika, tell them to get their plates, get some napkins, get some eating utensils, and then you go to the buffet. You don't show them the buffet first, dummy.
Here.
All right.
Naya, here. Leah, you got one, baby? Pop, you got one? Here. That's dirty. Put it back. Poppers. All right, the baby eating the baby. All right, let's put it right there. Let's go. Come on. All right. So, you want mac and cheese? This way. All right, you want mac and cheese? Mac and cheese is here. Come here. You might not eat, so I give you a little bit. Okay, one at a time. All right, chicken where? Who wants chicken? Okay, chicken here.
I want chicken.
Chicken for you?
Yeah.
Ain't got no eggs up here. Y'all need legs.
Why can't they go in order? This is how you can tell they never been anywhere. Get your ass in this line. We're all going to line up, and then you can pick what you want. Nika, you take the smallest ones, and you stay with them. If your children are not, first of all, you should have all brought us some hand sanitizer. Let's go back. First of all, before you even came to those plates, you should have took some hand sanitizer out and let them sanitize their hands since they're in a public restaurant before they touch those utensils. Let's start there.
Yeah. I wish I can eat it without that.
Chicken? How do I eat at home with chicken?
We just start eating.
Excuse me. Come on. What y'all want over here? Cornbread, macaroni and cheese, fries. It's shake. Go back that way. Go to school. What you want?
I don't want that. I want
Cornbread? Okay, go eat dessert later. Let's get your food on yourself first. Come on this way. Go that way. Go that way. I tell you, want to fall with your food in your hands. Your shoe is not time. I see that. I want to want. Go down.
All right, y'all. So the kids are eating good. I'm going to let this go
You
ahead.
have to get started. Let's go. Okay, so you don't go to blend it up. Yeah. You want some rice? You want rice, baby? You want rice? All right. I'll break it in half. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one and break it in half. I'm gonna get one. You're not gonna even eat that.
I don't know.
You want that too? You want one too? Thank you. Let me get over here. Excuse me. Karen, you want some roast beef on your rice? You want roast beef? That's roast. All right. What else you want on your plate? What else you want? You don't know?
I don't want cake.
No, so wait after. You don't want that else on your plate? Watch food. Watch food. Keep going.
Sorry.
Kaya. Y'all will get desserts later. Let's go. Desserts later. Let's go to the table. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to be. Okay, bring it out.
Okay, guys, what I was going to say is it's good to see Nika and the kids get out the house. It's good to see Nika finally do something for her kids other than take their clothes out to the washing machine, to the laundromat, and trash bags with shit all at the bottom of it. Take trash out in her car and drive around town talking her ignorant nonsense and mumbling and talking as a fast country talk. It's so weird. But Nika is so annoying. She's trifling. I'm starting to watch her videos to try to get to know her so I can do more reactions on her trifling ass. But I am happy that she finally did something for these kids because she has done 2 Shein hauls, got her nails done, got her hair done, and these kids have got nothing out of that tax refund. Where are the boys' haircuts, Nika? Where are the kids' shoes that fit, Nika? Where are the girls' new underwear? All your kids should be getting new socks, new underwear, school clothes, shoes, haircuts, and their hair done. It doesn't have to be professionally, but they should have, she can put braids in their hair herself or get cornrows with a little bit of hair added, and get some type of style in there. But anyway, guys, I'm glad to see that Nika took the kids somewhere. Now let's go ahead and get into this book, guys. Let's just go ahead and get into the book. All right. All right. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. All right. I have the book here. Once again, this book is titled How Could Love Hurt So Bad by Shanika Grant. All right, Nika just put out this book this year, guys. For those of you just coming in, hit the thumbs up on your way in. We are about to read Shanika's pamphlet titled How Could Love Hurt So Bad? So let me go ahead and get into it, guys. Praying for a change. As time went by, I moved from place to place, trying to find somewhere cheap to move. I did everything from researching the internet to searching on local housing lists. I couldn't find anything, so I gave up. Tired of it all, I said. I can't do this anymore. One day I woke up praying about the whole situation, hoping for a change. Underneath my breath, I kept saying, I can't do this. Now I was left to fight with myself and my thoughts. There was no such thing as not being able to take care of my family. I have no choice but to do it for them. I had no help from the man whom I said I loved. Maybe I should say, hold on. Damn. It's taking a long time. All right. A man who said he loved me. With no help with my situation, I had to fight harder and even harder once he was locked up. Allow me to introduce you all to how I met Mr. Black. All right, so guys, I meant to tell you guys this before I started the reading, but it's okay. We're still here. This book was purchased off of Amazon. This book was $11 and it came up to $11.66. That was the total with tax. All right, so it's a little paperback pamphlet. So if you guys want to purchase this, it is on Amazon.com for $11. Okay? All right, let's get back to it. Life when we met. I began dating a man named Black in 2009. I met Black working at Popeyes, a fast food restaurant. When Black came up to me, I wasn't interested because I had a lot going on with myself. Plus, dating wasn't my thing at the time. I had been through a lot in my past relationships, but I still decided to give him a chance. So I got out of bed to get prepared for that day. I drove from Sumter, South Carolina, all the way to Columbia, South Carolina. I was working 2 part-time jobs while trying to take care of my 2 younger kids. My 2 younger children were Shania and Taekwon. At that time, they were 3 and 2 years of age. All right. Later down the line, we decided to go to. Wait a minute, y'all. I had to have skipped the page. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. Just stuck together like this. No, this is the page. That's weird. All right. Later down the line, we decided to go to church. One Sunday, we decided to move in together, but everything happened quickly. I told him I wasn't ready, but he still pushed himself upon me. After our decision, we knew we were in for the long run, but we never thought we'd have had a child. But we never thought we would have a child. His very first child and my third. Wait a minute, that don't sound right, y'all. Why did it go from that? Okay, I guess that's why it's a pamphlet. It just went straight into that. I don't get it. All right, so this is his first child. I got pregnant with his first child. So the day we found out I was pregnant, it was exciting for both of us. His first child weighed 6 pounds and 13 ounces. When I gave birth, it was his first time and a life-changing experience. It had been a long time since I had a baby, so he had been there for the birth, and it was special. So you didn't even bother. All right, so hold on, y'all. This is me commenting. So you didn't even bother to tell us how long y'all was together before you had this first baby. Now, you said it had been a long time, but if when you met him, your kids were 2 and 3, how could it have been that long since you had a child? What is a long time? 2 years, 3 years, Nika? I don't get it. All right, because somebody told me the ages of your kids, but I'm going to have to go find that because I have it screenshotted because I was never going to remember all that. But they did tell me the ages of your kids. So I'm going to go back and find that, guys. Okay. Let me go back. Okay. I'm going to start over with this paragraph. So when I gave birth, it was his first time and a life-changing experience. It had been a long time since I had a baby, so he had been there for the birth, and it was special. One late night, he was out in the world doing what men do. Black and I had just talked on the phone, and he said, when my water broke, call him back. So here I am eating hot wings and heading to bed after. Before you know it, my water broke, and I call him to tell them the good news. It was time for our baby to be born, so he needed to head to the delivery room. He recorded me having his first daughter, but unfortunately, the camera with the footage was stolen years ago. His first child continued. As soon as she came out, she cried. Black said, "It's okay, don't cry. Daddy's here." At that moment, she got quiet, and it was the best moment in the world. I realized how much he loved her, as she was his first child and first daughter. When he held her for the first time, things began changing for the both of us. And then Nika has a picture of her dad and the daughter beneath that tiny paragraph. All right, cheating. He began running in the streets, back and forth from Sumter to Columbia. It was consistent lying and cheating about everything he was doing. So I got tired of everything, which caused me to pack up all my belongings and move to Columbia. To make it better for us, I allowed him to start over for the better. It went well for some time, but things turned around for us again. One day, walking to Shania's school, I got some strange news from a woman named B. She asked for a friend request, but I didn't accept it. I asked Black about it. He denied all allegations of knowing this woman. So one day, he asked me to ride to the convenience store with him. When we arrived, he went into the store while I chose to stay in the car. As a woman being insecure, I started searching his car. When I opened the glove box, the unthinkable happened. I came across a white Bible, so I decided to open it. In the Bible, it says from B to Black. When he got in the car, I started hitting him repeatedly. I begged for the truth about the friend request because the proof was in the pudding. We continued to deal with our problems behind closed doors, but they got worse. One night we were asleep and his phone kept ringing, so I decided to answer. She kept begging to speak to Black. So B and I kept arguing back and forth. And then I dropped the phone. That way I was able to wake him up. I told him the same girl was on the phone, and he told me to hang up. Then he snatched the phone and said he will call her back later. B immediately called back and I answered again. She gave me some disturbing news that she was expecting his baby. All right, this book is horribly written. This pamphlet is horribly written, but guys, we're not here for that part yet. We'll get into that a little bit later because I'll probably stop talking after this one. So basically, if you're just entering the chat, once again, I'm reading Shanika Grant's pamphlet. Y'all know Nika Plus 10, Beautiful Children, or whatever her channel's name is. The book is titled, or the pamphlet is titled, How Could Love Hurt So Bad? All right. This is a great pamphlet, guys. It's written horribly, but let's go ahead and get into it. So this part is called Losing Everything because they're not chapters. All right. So I guess you can say this. I don't know what this will be called. An excerpt, maybe. All right. Losing everything. People were talking about everything. I was living on housing and had him living with me. It was a bit much for me because he was selling drugs out of the house. So Nika was in a trap house with her baby daddy. Girl. Someone got mad about it and called the police. The woman he was selling to was the one who snitched, and she was the one who called SLED. They kicked my door in. Wait a minute, who called SLED? I don't know who that is, guys. That must be South Carolina something. I don't know what is going on here. They kicked my door in. So here I am with all the kids in the house. My kids and his sister's kids were there, but we both got put in handcuffs. His cousin was there at the time in my house with drugs on him as well. Everything was happening fast, but Terry took my kids in, and Naya's stepdad came to get Naya and Papa. Black's sister came and grabbed the other children. I fought the police officer because she pushed me to the ground. The police ended up taking me and Black to jail in the back of the police van. When we all went to jail, everything hit me in the face. I lost everything because of Black. I had my truck, and I used that to get Black out of jail. I had $12,000 in cash for the loan to get him out. Here we are struggling, trying to find a place to stay. Trying to find a place to stay for us to stay. Oh my gosh, she said it again. That's why I got confused, and it was tough. Then I finally found a place. Oh my gosh, Nika. So I guess they just let anybody, I guess Jazz could write a book too, y'all. All right, so like I said, if you're just coming in, we're getting into Nika's pamphlet, all right? So far, what has happened is she's told us about that she's had her first baby with her baby daddy, which is her third child and his first. All right. So her two oldest were already born when she met him, and they met at Popeyes, guys. What a shocking surprise. They met at Popeyes. All right. After they met at Popeyes, she said she got pregnant. She didn't say how long it was after she met him until she got pregnant. All right. So she got pregnant. They had the baby. She said they were doing good. He was happy. And then after she moved from one part of South Carolina, she moved to Columbia, South Carolina. And she got a house. I don't know what it was, a house or an apartment or a place. And she was on, it was through housing. And somebody told that he was selling drugs out of her apartment or her house or whatever it was. And they both got locked up. So here we are. Responsibilities and problems. All right. We found a place on Waverly Street, a 2-bedroom apartment. I already had 5 kids while trying to get in our place. It was not the best. We know that, Nika, because you're poor, you're broke, and you're stupid. So we already know that, okay? It was not the best, but we stayed there for 2 years. I didn't have the money to pay bills because we didn't have money or a job, so I had to find a way. One day, I got a job at Ryan's as a waitress, making $2.65 an hour plus tips. It was not enough money to pay rent, but that was another concern. I was at work and the loan company came to pick up my truck. Now I didn't have anything to drive. Without my car, I was messed up and couldn't get around. Also, I was pregnant again with my 6th child. Do y'all hear how stupid this is? You got 5 kids and you living in a 2-bedroom apartment. Remind you of somebody else we know here on the YouTube streets? Another stupid idiot. And now you're pregnant with 6 children and you're working and you making $2.65 an hour. You're a glutton for punishment at this point. All right, y'all. It was not enough money to pay rent, but that was another concern. I was at work and the loan company came to pick up my truck. So now your truck is repossessed. You're pregnant with baby number 6. You got a cheating baby daddy. You got people in your inbox, on your Facebook trying to be your friend while your baby daddy is cheating. He's a drug dealer. He's probably locked up or about to be locked up several more times. But you decide, let me get pregnant one more time, y'all, instead of getting my stupid ass on birth control and getting a real job. Oh, wait, I don't have an education, y'all, so how can I get a real job? But yet I'm going to keep having children. Anyway, I was at work and the loan company came to pick up my truck. Now I didn't have anything to drive. Without my car, I was messed up and couldn't get around. Also, I was pregnant again with my 6th child, working hard, trying to pay bills alone. Hayward got a job at the farm. He worked at Columbia Farms and made $9 an hour. It was more support for the kids and bills. I got fired from my Ryans. Girl, the illiteracy is a very sad thing. So it was all on him to make sure the bills were paid, and he did just that. We had lights, food, and a roof over our heads, but everything was still going downhill. Black chose to keep cheating and lying to me about what he was doing. He lied about who he was staying with when he wasn't at home with me and the kids. But make a long story short, Black and I were together for almost 10 years. It had been a journey with him, loving him, trying to understand him and what he really wanted out of life. Black and I were getting things together, and B was back again. I was pregnant with Eli, and she was pregnant as well with her 2nd child. Wait a minute, y'all. We're going to do a little pause break. So, after you had your first baby, because you're not giving us play-by-play with each baby, because of course you're too illiterate and you don't have a level of comprehension that it would take to do that, or the writing skills to do that. But what I need to know, Nika, is how many children did you have when you found out that this B person was in the picture? And why didn't you stop having children when you found out that Bobble B, okay? How in the world you going to be messing with somebody else, nigga, and give him a Bible? I don't understand this, because this doesn't seem very godlike, in my opinion, right? So when you found out about Bobble B, how many kids did you have? I wish you could answer that question, Nika. And then if B was still in the picture, let me see. Did she say she was pregnant? All right, so she said she was pregnant with Eli. So we don't even know. All right, so she said she was, let me just do it this way. She said she was pregnant with baby number 6 before they got the apartment, or while they were there, the 2-bedroom apartment on Waverly Street. Then it says she stayed there for 2 years, right? Then she said, she went on to say like it was the next year maybe, like she already had that baby. And she was pregnant with Eli, and B was pregnant as well. So we have 2 dummies. We have Bobble B and Nika's dumbass, and both of them are pregnant by a broke loser that's making $9 an hour. Got it. All right. She was pregnant as well with her 2nd child. Black and I argued every day, and I even forgave him for the first child. That's your problem now. You should never forgive a nigga who have kids on you. Ever. All right. I don't believe in forgiveness. In my world, I leave forgiveness up to God. All right. I don't forgive. Sorry. That's just not what I do. All right. We're moving on, y'all. His pain. Listening to his stories about his mother dying while he was young at the age of 13 was a bad loss for him. That's illiterate. Y'all see how they run on sentences and commas. Anyway, he didn't know how to love because he had been hurt so many times in his life. Oh, you're giving him excuses. I got it. I can understand that when you lose someone who gave you life and was your mother, provider, and guardian, it hurts you sincerely. Losing someone is a hard pill to swallow, but in life, you must let go. The only thing about it is you will never forget your past. For him, it was hard because his life was overturned. He started back selling drugs and his life started turning into his worst nightmare. Okay. He didn't know who to talk to or to turn to because he had nobody to lean on. His father was not around for him because of his actions. He was the kind of man who wouldn't listen to what nobody had to say. He's writing like you talk. Black was stubborn, impatient, antisocial, and unappreciative. Black seems to forget who really loves him more than he thinks, and he has so many people's hearts sunk deep within. Knowing he could hurt people's hearts so badly, he doesn't even think about what he has done to the person he hurt the most. Okay. Left behind. Black walked out on us without saying a word to me. Nothing at all. The day he walked out, Naya was on the couch watching television, and I was in my room. When I sat up on the bed, I didn't see him. I asked my child, and she said he left. I never thought or knew that he was gone for good. He changed his number and relocated somewhere else. Damn, he ghosted her. And I wonder how many kids she had at that time. The day I found out where he went, I was distraught. I will love him forever, no matter how much hurt he has caused me and the kids. By the grace of God, I should stand alone now, on my own 2 feet. Now he was gone. It hurt to say it. It hurt to say it like that. But people talked about me terribly. They said I should have left the relationship, but I couldn't. When he left, the bills collapsed, so I had to leave my apartment in Waverly. With nowhere to go, I was looking for somewhere else to stay. I found this apartment called the Bishop North Point Apartments in the hood. Moving again, I had to find some money with no help. Riding the bus to and from while pregnant again with 6 other children. Girl, stop telling us that. We don't care. You are stupid and you are retarded. I had to make a way for my family. I started to pray to ask the Lord to guide me and show me the way. So one day I prayed and prayed. God opened the door for me and the kids. Walking to the Bishop, the lady had a 4-bedroom apartment available in Columbia. It was income-based and I got approved. All I had to do was pay my light bill and I thanked God, saying I did it. I made a way for me and my kids to have a place to stay. I don't mean no harm, but prayer does not pay the bills. I understand some people may not agree with that. I'm going to repeat this. Prayer does not pay the bills. A job pays the bills. For all of you lazy ass, non-working, fat, disgusting idiots with double and triple chins out here, with loser ass men, with niggas on SSI who don't want to work, with niggas that's across the country trying to have a baby bomb, with niggas that leave you with rent to pay, all that, with imaginary baby daddies, all of you are bummy and you need to get a job and stop begging and talking about $500 is your goal. You lay down on your back, you had these children, and now you need to get up off your ass and figure out a way to take care of them. All right, that was addressing every last mommy in this sector. All right, now, let me see where we left off. Hold on, y'all. All right, moving there was hell because nobody helped me. I had to ask different people and everyone turned me down. By the grace of God, I was working at the DSS place for a check in the kids. I started meeting people until I met Mercedes. Mercedes was a girl in the DSS class with me, and I asked her to help me move. She agreed, so we went from there. I moved everything into our apartment and got everything organized for me and my babies. Blindsided and betrayed. We were at Naya's school ceremony, and Black's first cousin said, I can't believe he married that girl. It was so random that I questioned myself and brushed it off to continue with my life. Not too long after, it hit me in my face. It was a feeling that no woman expects to have or even wants to feel. This then leads to me finding out everything about the marriage. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, I had a day where I needed to wash laundry. We didn't have a car, so we had to walk. Me and the kids and no transportation, literally. The loads were heavy and I was pregnant with Kira. Wait a minute. How do you keep getting pregnant, but the nigga is married and don't want your ass? You asking for trouble, dummy. Why do you keep... I don't understand these women, guys. Why do these women do it over and over and over to themselves? Then they get mad at the guy and want to say he's a terrible guy. Yet you put yourself in the situation. Make it make sense, sis. At this point, you're doing it on purpose. It is no longer a mistake. It is a choice at this point. It is a choice. Okay? Okay. Let me see, y'all. A lady happened to give my son a ride to the laundromat. Okay? They came to pick us up. While riding in the car, she said, congratulations on you and Black's marriage. Knowing that it wasn't me in the picture, I assumed she was being funny. So I said, what marriage? She then tried to pull it up on Facebook, but the connection was low. Slow, you mean? As soon as we got to my front door, she pulled up a photo of Black standing at the altar. My heart dropped and my mind went blank. Words couldn't define how I felt at that time. I can define how you felt at that time, like a complete idiot that you were. Keep getting pregnant by a nigga that ain't yours, or she getting pregnant by a husband that's not hers. Okay, let's be clear. He didn't belong to neither one of you because that man was all about himself. Then the nerve to lead for his trifling ass. Okay, because I'm sure he's no surgeon by now. I'm sure he's no doctor or lawyer or anybody important in this world. To leave you in that house knowing that you're an idiot, knowing that you're slow, and knowing that you're mentally retarded, with all of those kids sleeping all over each other like a hill full of ants, it's sad. All right, y'all, the marriage. This is the name of this so-called chapter. Remember, we are reading Nika's pamphlet for everybody coming in. This chapter, or whatever you want to call it, is called marriage, all right? So, all right, the marriage. Loving someone who has hurt you will make it hard to love them again. Trust plays a huge role in me and him. One day, he gave up on me and the kids. On June 1st, he walked out and changed his life forever because he wanted out. I found out that he had a big secret from a stranger. He did the unthinkable and got married behind my back, but he never told me, and that killed me. He married the same woman who caused so much drama throughout our relationship. Honestly, I couldn't take it because he ruined our life. I never thought the man I loved for almost 10 years, hold on, y'all, I'm changing pages, would lie to me about something so significant. It felt like a dog that lost his bone. Black didn't think about his family and everything we've been through for 9 years. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw a picture of him holding a little girl's hand. That felt funny because the unconditional love he was giving to our children was being given to someone else. I don't get it. Was giving to our children, or wasn't giving to our children. Nika, girl, please, before you write another pamphlet, I would suggest taking a few English classes or maybe even trying to get your GED because even a it's nothing wrong with getting a GED, guys. I'm thinking that people who get a GED can read and comprehend way better than Nika, okay? Because this is sad and it is absolutely pathetic. Now, let's get into this chapter. It's because the chapters are only 2 pages. All right, y'all. Feelings and emotions. I stayed through everything from the babies. I stayed through everything from the babies to the drama. Okay, I see what she's saying. From all his women. Black never knew he was hurting me, but at the same time, he did. Let me explain something to you about these niggas out here. They do whatever the fuck they want to do. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They're selfish assholes. You know, like an example of that is Liv. Liv is so selfish and deep into her narcissism that she don't care if it hurts her. She's not coming out of it. She's just going to dig the hole and dig the hole and dig the hole. And she's comfortable pulling the dirt over herself at this point. But that's an example of how these men are. They're narcissists. So they don't care about who they hurt, long as they get what they want in the end. Dummy. All right. So he told me that I never cared. But he never cared about me and my feelings. He knew I gave him everything, including moving to Colombia to be with him. I was now having my baby boy, Isaiah. The lies and drama continue, and yet you continue to get pregnant as though you never heard of birth control. My God. Black was still in love with me while he was married. Not thinking about his marriage, he kept coming back to my home. Black kept filling my head with lies and lust. Not once did he ever come out to say he was married. One day, he walked into my home with a ring on his finger. My heart was heavy and I was hurt. That killed me more than I could ever imagine. How can it keep killing you, but you keep getting pregnant every time while you're dead? I turned to his sister to vent about our relationship between me and Black. She said, in the end, he didn't choose you because he chose her. So he is going back to his wife. That statement hurt more than anything. Everything hurt more than anything. Girl, shut up. And to hear her say that hurt worse because she and I were close. Every day I woke up, it seemed like a nightmare because I was missing him every second of the day. I knew he wasn't coming back home to us. Black was the kind of guy to do anything for me. Gifts were his way of showing his love and passion for me. Yet a gift of sperm. And he never thought about all the wrong he had done to me. It went from having intercourse on the internet to women being disrespectful towards me. There was no respect or trust in our relationship because of everything he has done throughout our relationship. We shared several things together, our kids, house, and money for about 8.5 years of our relationship. Black didn't see my heart, and he didn't understand nor see the real me. I prayed about our 9-year relationship and asked God to turn me away from the pain in my heart, body, mind, and soul. It was never a day we weren't together doing everything for our kids after getting evicted for drugs. We went to jail together, and I managed to get out on a PR bond. I lost everything because of the choices he made while we were together. My mind was in a messed up state of mind from everything that was happening, especially with him getting married on me. When you love a man, you will do everything possible to make him happy. How could I do that when his heart wasn't with me? The heart is hard to fix when it gets broken. Black felt like he had the power and authority over me, but he didn't. It felt like I would never love again because of all the pain he has caused in my heart. For me to get stronger, I had to let the pain hurt. When it hurt me so badly, I went out and talked to other women in public places about how hurt I was. Nobody can understand what you're thinking unless they go through it. How can I relate to what you're saying if they aren't listening to you? I don't think he acknowledged how badly he hurt me and scarred me from the situation. I loved Mr. Black and wanted to be his wife one day, but there was no change in him. Black didn't see or seek change, so he continued to do the same things, especially with drugs. I couldn't take him doing drugs, but felt as though it eased his mind and made him relax. No matter what, he kept hurting me and the people around him. I loved him with every breath in my body. Okay, Jasmine. I had a question in my mind. Why did you hurt and leave me here to do this alone when I left everything back home in Sumter to be with you? I gave him everything to make him understand that the streets aren't his. Oh, no, let me read that again. I gave him everything to make him understand that the streets aren't his home anymore. It's supposed to be us, your family, who loved you. Stepping up. It was too hard and still is today. As life moved on without him being there, I had signed myself up for college. You wrote this book and you think you're going to make it through English 101 and 102? Girl, give me a break. I had no choice but to focus on my career and my kids. I cried every time I heard his name, and when I was pregnant, it hurt worse than ever. All I could do was think about how he had done that to me. I thought going to college would have helped me face my problems and take my mind off him, but it didn't. So I decided to drop out, not knowing what to do next with my life. I went through a lot because my rents and lights weren't paid on time. My landlord had eviction notices on my door. On the urge to get put out, the landlord, I guess she was saying on the verge, the landlord called DSS on me, and it was a bit much for me. I asked the Lord every day to take me away from all the demons and devils that were trying to destroy my soul. It was not demons and devils trying to destroy your soul. You had a drug addict nigga who was on crack or whatever the hell y'all was on, or he was on, who was married to another weirdo, and you kept getting pregnant by him. That's not demons and devils. That's you being an idiot and him being a crackhead. Okay? That's the breakdown on that. Every day the Lord saw me walking, taking the bus everywhere with 6 kids. I cried every minute of the hour because I was hurt further than I thought. So I finally moved and started fresh with no money coming in. I had to find a way. This is every time you turn around, this is the same story. I went into the local DSS office and asked for help for me and the kids. Then I started research college online again. Everything started to fall back in place. Going back to school changed me and made me a better person because my mind was still with him. I don't get it. Now, when I attended classes online, it was convenient for me to learn. My career was important to me to make money for my kids. Providing for them and seeing them smile was my motherly duty. I have learned that if someone loves you, they are not supposed to hurt you or lie to you. Sadly, you can't trust anybody in the world but yourself. Love is a powerful word, and it means a lot to me. Hearing my kids say, "Mama, I love you," every day was my motivation to keep going stronger. Every morning I woke up, I heard a voice in my head. The voice in my head was telling me, "Nika, you got this, so walk by faith and not by sight. You can do this alone." Every time I get an inch of motivation, the devil would step in and try to kill my happiness. He attempted to destroy my peace of mind just by bringing the thought of black. The devil wanted me to go backwards, but I wasn't going to allow him to do so. Although black took my heart and broke it, he also took my mind with him. Wait a minute. He also took my mind with him without feeling my heart in his heart. I don't get it. I had to fight myself to get better from everything happening in life. It seemed like my heart broken was not healing. Like my broken heart was not healing. How could I wake up one day and say I'm done when I seemed to keep going? What? Oh, wait a minute. How could I wake up one day and say I'm done when I seem to keep going backwards? Life is full of surprises with people, and the world is out of hand. All right, so this is the last part. It says, after all, hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I'm not missing a page here. All right, after all, I am moving on with my heart and get my life back on the right path. I think she means and getting my life back on the right path. After all, everything left me in a dark place in life at that time. I started to run to social media for reassurance. That wasn't helping, so I started winging myself back into his lifestyle. So I continued to allow a man to take advantage of my body, not understanding my worth. At that time, the feeling felt so right. In 2023, we secretly conceived 2 more children while knowing about multiple women, not thinking. So I felt worthless and distraught, and I knew I had to get away from his underhandedness. That's it, y'all. The book is over. It's a 36-page pamphlet, and it is full of lies, scandals, cheating with married men who is your baby daddy, with baby daddies who are married men who got locked up together. She let him sell drugs out of her house. They were in the back of the police van together. After he got married, she continued to have children with him, and he continued to cheat on his wife while having children with him, with Nika. Sad and disgusting. Guys, what do you think about this book? Remember, the book is titled How Could Love Hurt So Bad by Shanika Grant. It is $11. And guys, go buy this book on Amazon so you can have fun with it. All right. Okay, guys, that is it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Please go ahead and hit the like on your way out.